Alright, you guys, I'm back. So I got a good amount. Can't really tell here, but these ones are a little more yellow. I wish they were as big as the first crop. So I noticed something, okay? We're gonna get back into this. We're gonna get back into the argument of the long neck yellow. Okay. Now, it's already been stated several places that they're not always long neck, especially on the second cropping. Okay, now my tree's big. So usually with big trees, the fruits are going to get a little smaller. It's got to divide up all of its energy, everything. Oh wow, there was a little yellow bird. It's got to divide up all of its energy. So you'll notice like a lot of trees that are like this will have small fruits that never even really develop, or they just drop, they dry up. My avocados do it too. I have like little baby cherry tomato avocados all around the big avocados. You know, they're awesome, but it's just because there's so much, it can't disperse all that energy. It's not really worried about every single one, you know? So that's why a lot of these smaller trees will always have these big fruits. And, you know, that's good to have if you want to eat them. But so my argument is that this thing changed color, because when I first picked these are like about it, like an amber brownish. We talked about it, color. And now, or well, over the summer, and you can see in my prior videos, sorry, it turned like a guava red, almost a ruby color. And that was very confusing because long neck yellows don't normally do that. And if you look at a Benz or a Roberts or a Riverside or whatever, they don't really have that quality. So here's what's interesting. So let's just take this one first, right? The birds or something got it. So now the few that I found, well, you can see in the other video, it wasn't red. So this is going now to like a honey. I mean, there's still a hint of that orangey red, but it's more of a yellowish orange golden. Okay, now I'm gonna open these other ones up and we're gonna see. So hold on one second. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it, so we're gonna try to set the phone for a second. Open that one up. Okay, we got a little red in that one. Okay, let's try the next one, the big one. Okay, this one, man, they're juicy, but so there's a little red in this one too. But it's kind of, I think it's a temperature thing, you guys. I think that when it's cooler, there's less red. And because it's almost reverting back to its color in the spring. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. These are getting closer to your Riverside and like your Benz and Roberts. Probably even your Peter's Honey, but the berry flavor is still there. Yeah, it's honey, but it is very berry. It is like, I can't identify it. It's almost like a raspberry. It's like, it's probably some kind of a berry that it's not commercially like popular, you know, like, I don't know. I don't eat much guava or some of those more exotic. So I wouldn't say a fruit. I'm definitely getting a berry, almost like a candy berry with that honey. That honey definitely like carries it. So same thing with this one. We got more like an amber. I'm getting so bad with colors and what the names are, but you can see like, you know, it looks like blood, you know, it looks like I opened up something. And this is more, let me put in the light because the shadow sometimes, you know, so this one's not, there's not really red in there. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, so you know, this one has more of that guava red. almost bordering like a, I don't know, it's got a weird color. I don't want to say purple, but almost like a plummy. Can you see it? It's like a plummy purple. It reminds me of my pluots. Kind of that lavendery in that guava pink. It's a strange color. I can't quite put my finger on it. That one was very jammy. Very, it's not sticky. It's kind of meaty. It's like thick. There's a lot of fruit there, but it's weird. And it's got like a refreshing, it's not overly sweet. It's like, it's sweet. It's good, but you know, like the Italian honey, that was like sickening sweet. The other one I have, it was like too much. I don't know. I can't wait till there's fruit again. I'm going to go back to the tree and try to get some actual fruit because there's a bunch that weren't ready yet, but I don't want to compare them and show you guys, but see, here's another one. You just got that yellow kind of amber. You know, I don't really want to say like an orange. Is amber even the right fucking name? It's like a type of a yellow, blonde, I don't know what the hell you call it. Yeah. See, and they all taste the same. So, I think that the temperature is tweaking with the colors. They all seem to have a little bit of seed, so I know they got fertilized a little bit or pollinated. But, so I don't think that has anything to really do with it, but I think it has to do with the temperature, the amount of light. We also have the California fires. The sky's kind of cleared up. You can see some clouds, but there hasn't been a lot of light. But so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I've kind of given up on going off one color, you know, like the leaf patterns. It's just not consistent. So, I mean, it helps, but so this is what I'm working with. This is what I have for sale. I'll have these air layered. I will have these, I'll have rooted cuttings. Let me know if you're interested. This is a 1960s planted tree. My landlord's like 72 now. Her dad planted this. They tried to rip it out. So I'm glad they didn't. They took out like 5 other trees. I have no idea what those were, but she said that he used to throw nets on them to protect them from the birds, and they were huge. And one of them was real long, she said. It's like a French name. I saw one, but she said it was really elongated. And I'm just, man, it breaks my heart because I'm like, what was back here? I mean, it's a mess right now. I'm cleaning it up. The summer just, I got to do a whole new plan, but I just wonder what was back here. So I'm glad this is here. I'm glad I can share it with you guys. And it's a very old tree. It's a very strong stock line. I mean, she said they chopped it all the way down and they tried to dig the root out. And this was probably about 10 years ago, but yeah. And, you know, and I asked, you know, she said she used to ride around this place, around the tree with her friends, and little tractors, little go-kart tractors or something. And it's just a trip. And here I am, you know, 33 years later, working on it, and it's just crazy. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any opinions on this. Sorry, I hope this video will load up. It's gonna be long. All right, bye, you guys.